You're listening to Lucky Hawk Talks, the show where Lucky Hawk talks. Now here's your host, Lucky Hawk.
Hello and welcome to another classic edition of Lucky Hawk Talks. I'm your host, Lucky Hawk. On today's episode, coming all the way from October of 2013, I'm speaking to the late, great Dave Brockie, who you may better know as Oderus Urungus from the Grammy-nominated band GWAR. Now, Dave conducts this entire interview in character as Oderus Urungus, so you're in for a treat. We get into such topics as world politics, drugs, and Beavis and Butthead. So sit back, listen up, learn something. Who is GWAR?
Hello?
Hello?
GWAR, fucking the scumdogs of the universe. We came from outer space to enslave this world, and we're in the midst of doing it. We're also the most fucking awesome heavy metal band that ever existed. I am Oderus, their lead singer. I thought everybody knew that already.
Since being on Earth, what do you think is the greatest thing on Earth?
GWAR, of course. After GWAR, I would have to say crack, anal sex, peanut butter, blue whales, and then all the way at the bottom of the list and things that are awful, country music.
Country music. Now, it's a known fact that Sleazy Pete Martini pays you in crack. But
yes, basically.
Do you think it's time to get with the changing times and start maybe asking for meth?
No, meth is not as fun as crack. I mean, makes your teeth fall out now, doesn't it? And all we have to do is watch Breaking Bad to see just, how much trouble it can get you in.
That's a great...
No, I prefer crack, but I like to mix it with alcohol, forming a substance known as crackahol. Now, maybe we could get some meth in there and have some meth crackahol, or throw in some Molly and have a crack-a-molly holly methaholic. I don't know.
Excellent.
I also like a good barbecue sandwich with, of course, our new barbecue sauce.
So the reason we're doing this interview is we're going to actually post it in October for Halloween.
Right.
So how does Oderus Urungus celebrate Halloween?
Well, Halloween is just like any other day to me. I mean, when you're a monster from outer space, like me, you're pretty much living Halloween out every single fucking day. I mean, maybe on Halloween I will dress up like a human being. Like, for instance, popular game show quizmaster Alex Trebek. Even though he's not very recognizable since he shaved that mustache of his. So maybe I'll go out as Pac-Man this year. No, not the football player. Pac-Man, that thing that goes wugga, 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 wugga. Yeah, I don't even know what fucking day it is. I'm not really sure what day is Halloween. We're always playing shows around that time of year. And our fans look like a bunch of freaks anyway. So, that's kind of a difficult question.
Do you think you guys might watch some horror movies?
Horror movies? Sure, I'm a big horror movie fan.
What's your favorite?
Early Night of the Living Dead, the very first one's got to be a great one. The Thing, John Carpenter's Thing. Alien is a great one. The original Nosferatu, and even the remake of Nosferatu is a pretty fucking good one. So, I don't know. There's a whole lot more crappy horror movies, though, than good ones, I'll tell you that. Shit like Sharknado. Ever since computer graphics came along, it's just, I like those big, stupid-looking rubber monsters a lot more than those really, smooth, clean-looking guys.
Yeah, me too. What about romantic comedies?
Give me a dumb rubber puppet any day.
Do you guys watch any romantic comedies?
Comedies, great, yeah. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah, but I'm not such a funny guy.
More for...
I haven't seen a comedy in a while that really made me laugh very hard. I guess The Hangover was cool.
I'm not sure if you still do this, but for a while there, you were a correspondent for Fox News.
Yes, but I got fired.
How did that come about?
Well, Well, they just stopped calling me, basically.
How do you feel, how does GWAR feel in general about the Syrian conflict?
Well, it's completely stupid now, isn't it? I mean, everybody in the world's got nerve gas. Everyone in the world's got weapons. There's a huge technology and a huge industry based off of selling them to each other. Why the fuck should you care if the Syrians are dropping chemical weapons on their own people? You know, the Russians are just going to go in there, destroy all that old stuff, or probably what they're going to do, take all the old stuff away, sell it to North Korea, and then just sell the Syrians a whole bunch of new nerve gas, which they will proceed to drop on their own people again. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Go ahead, kill each other. I don't give a fuck.
As a youngster, I played a lot of Beavis and Butthead, the video game. Did you play it?
I don't have time for stupid shit like video games, but I do understand that that one is pretty fucking hard.
Yeah, I never got to the last level.
Yeah, I know. Everyone complained that you never could get there.
Would you guys do any more video games? Would you appear in any more?
Well, of course we would. It's just nobody wants us to be in one. Those things take time. They take money. They take considerable amounts of effort to make them work. And you have to be able to sell them at Walmart to get your money back. Now, any GWAR video game would be the sickest, most twisted, most fucked up video game that ever existed.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can sell it at Walmart. Therefore, we don't have a fucking video game.
That's true. There was some beef between you and Dave Grohl at one point. Did you finally settle that with an axe or a sword?
There was no beef between me and Dave Grohl. I just thought the way that he embraced his accolades from the Grammys was absolutely nauseating. And I believe I suggested that he have his teeth removed so he could fit some more cocks in his mouth. There's no beef. He didn't respond. I don't think he really gives a shit. Why should fucking Dave Grohl give a fuck about what Oderus says? Dave Grohl's a fucking multi-millionaire.
It's true. If you faced the band Lordy in a death match, who wins?
Oh, we kick the shit out of them. They're just a bunch of fucking stupid human beings dressed up like monsters. So, you know, I don't really think they have much of a chance at all.
Yeah.
They've been exposed as being a track act anyway. I mean, there was that one show they did in Europe where, like, you know, their fucking CD was skipping and they stood there looking like fucking idiots. Nothing is more reprehensible to me than a band that can't even play its own fucking music, especially when that music sucks to begin with.
That's true. What can you tell me about the new album, Battle Maximus?
Well, it tells the next story in the chapter, next chapter in the story of GWAR and our amazing, incredible, colossal, disgusting career. And also pays tribute to our fallen scumdog, Flatus Maximus, and opens the door to the emergence of the new scumdog, warrior guitar player, Pustulus. So there you go. A lot of shit going on that one. It's a mighty epic. We recorded it at our own Slave Pit Studios. And we think at Flatus we'll be very proud of the results.
Excellent. Well, I guess that's going to wrap things up.
Well, very good. Well, shoot me an email, man. And I'll be glad to look at the email. And I'll be glad to go to your website. And I'll be glad to retweet it. And all kinds of people will come there and go, wow.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate your time, and good luck with the tour and the new record and all that stuff.
Well, I appreciate the support, my friend. Battle Maximus is out there, so pick it up. Go ahead and sign that petition to get GWAR to play the fucking Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask you about that real quick.
Yeah, some guy started a petition to get GWAR to play the Super Bowl. They're sick of these crappy pop stars that completely suck. You know, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Jay-Z, the Black Eyed Peas, Nicki Minaj. I mean, God, what do they have to fucking do with football? So apparently one guy got so disgusted and annoyed that he's actually started his petition, and damn if it isn't getting about 5,000 signatures a day. Now, I don't know if that means that we're actually going to end up on the fucking Super Bowl one day, but I think it is a big middle finger to the NFL as far as the crappy fucking axe they shove down our throat every year.
Though this was not his final interview, Dave would pass away just months after we spoke, so this interview has always been pretty special to me. Of course, GWAR is still around. You can go to GWAR.net to see where they're playing, and hopefully I can release another classic episode with the current lead singer Mike Bishop, so stay tuned for that. If you like the interview, you want to hear more from me, let me know in the comments. As always, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you would like access to all of my other written interviews, please go to amazon.com/authors/LuckyHawk. If you've got Kindle Unlimited, you'll get it all for free. If not, they're just 99 cents per volume. So there you go. I'm Lucky Hawk. Until next time.